Hey friends, how's it going today? Hope everyone's doing well. Can you believe that Thanksgiving is a week away? And so, yeah, next week is Thanksgiving and it's a much needed break for me. I'm so ready for a little break away from my students. If you're ready for a break, hit the like button just so I can know it's not just me. I'm sure you guys are ready for a break as well. But before we get into the content of the video, I saw in the group Philly posted a prompt or a post for us. She asks, what are our plans for Thanksgiving break? Are we going to work or are we going to try to just rest the whole time? So that is a great question. So after you watch this video, definitely head over to her post. She just posted it in the group, so find it and comment with your plans for Thanksgiving. And so it's a perfect post because it relates exactly to what I'm going to talk about today. And so today I'm just talking about how to prepare for Thanksgiving break. So things you should be doing now so that you can spend the break doing what you plan to do or what you want to do. And so I'm saying there are 3 different options for what you may want or plan to do over Thanksgiving break. So the first one is to rest the whole time, so not think about any work or doing anything during Thanksgiving break. The second option is to work the whole time, so have some things you want to get done and use that week or 3 days, however long you have for Thanksgiving break. Use that as catch-up time to get you back on track and ready for the end of the semester. So you could work the whole time, or you could do a nice little blend of both. Have some time for rest and also get a little bit of work done. So those are the 3 options. So I actually suggest options 1 and 3, not necessarily number 2, but if you know me, you knew exactly which ones I was going to choose. So yeah, option 1, rest the whole time, or option 3, have a nice blend of rest and productivity. So yeah, those 2 are the ones I recommend. But you can definitely do number 2 and work the whole time and catch up. So today I just want to talk about how you would prepare for each one of those 3 options. So option number 1, so let's say that you want to work the whole time. No, option number 1 was rest. So say that you want to rest the whole time during Thanksgiving break. All right, so with that comes a lot of responsibility now. So what you have to do is think about, okay, if I'm going to rest the whole Thanksgiving break, what do I need to have done for Monday? So you need to prepare yourself now for the stuff that you need to get done on Monday. So I wrote some notes. Let me see, what else did I say? All right, so yeah, you need to be working hard right now. So it depends on if you have the whole next week off or just the last 3 days of next week off. So yeah, definitely start thinking about what you need to get done the Monday after Thanksgiving. So remember, it's going to be Cyber Monday. So you may not actually get a lot of work done on Monday like you want. You may be, on Amazon looking at the lightning deals, looking at all the Cyber Mondays. You may be a little distracted on Monday. So you should plan ahead for that distraction. All right, so the first thing you should do is to make a list of all the things that you need to have done on Monday. So what is your plan for Monday? Make a list of all the tasks that you want to get done on Monday. Then figure out the setup stuff. So what do you have to do before you can do that stuff on Monday? That's the stuff you do now. That's the stuff that you have to get done before the break. Everything to prepare yourself for Monday. So if you're teaching on Monday, you need to prep your lecture before that, so before your break. If you have, I don't know, a presentation to do, hopefully not, you can prep that ahead of time. If you have a paper due, something to read, you should do that ahead of time before your break for Thanksgiving. All right, and then actually add these things to your schedule this week or at the beginning of next week if you still have school. So these things that you want to get done before Monday, put them in your schedule so that they're there and you don't forget about doing them before the break. All right, and then actually write out a schedule for Monday. So Monday is a long way away, Monday after Thanksgiving, but something that I've noticed from my students, so this is not scientific at all, but from my students, I noticed after Thanksgiving break particularly, takes a long time for my students' brains to get back into work mode. So it may be the same for you, where after Thanksgiving, it may take a little bit for you to get back into the zone. You may forget some things that you have to do on Monday. So I would say go ahead and write your to-do list or schedule for Monday now, before the break. So that's what you need to do if you are planning to rest the whole time for Thanksgiving. All right, option number 2. Let's say you want to work the whole time during Thanksgiving. All right, so you want to spend your whole time working, catching up on some things you may be behind on, catch up on some readings, write your papers, go in the lab, do whatever you need to do. All right, so if you're going to spend the whole break doing work, make sure it's worth it, right? Make sure the stuff that you are doing over the break actually matters and it will get you ahead, and that is actually worth missing out on break and rest time to be doing all that work. So make sure it's worth it. All right, so to do that, you should write down a list of all the things you need to get done. So maybe you want to head back to my video from the end of the semester strategy, figure out what things need to get done, right? Make a list of all of those things. And then actually schedule and block off time during the week of Thanksgiving when you plan to do those things, right? Make a schedule for yourself so you don't slack off, right? And then actually find some time to enjoy the break, right? Even if it's just like an hour or two each day where you're like binge watching something on Netflix, right? You have all the time. So if you create a schedule for yourself during Thanksgiving break, you can actually get the things done that you need to get done. So it'll be worth it. And then have a little bit of time to rest, relax, or see some friends and family. All right, so that was number 2. And number 3, it's the one where it's the blend. So if you want to do a rest a little bit and do a little bit of work. So I would say this is the trickiest one, right? So it's easy to say, I'm going to rest the whole time, I'm going to do work the whole time. But to actually get that balance and mix resting and working is really hard, especially when you're on break around friends and family who are off and not thinking about grad school at all. It's so easy to get lost with your friends, with your families, watching TV, movies, getting stuck on Netflix for the whole time, right? So yeah, very difficult to find that balance. So to help you find that balance, again, same advice, write down a list of all the things you do plan to get done during your working time of the break, right? And then actually schedule when you want to do those things. So maybe on Thursday morning, maybe not Thursday morning, maybe on like, I don't know, Friday afternoon is when you want to do your work or something like that. So actually figure out a time and a day that you want to actually get some stuff done, because if you don't plan it, you probably won't do it. At least that was what happened to me when I was in grad school. Every time I went home, I got nothing done. All right, so yeah, make a plan, schedule out some days, and then also figure out a backup plan, right? Because things go awry when you're around your family and friends. It's so easy to just hang out with them. So yeah, figure out your backup plan. So maybe figure out what's the minimum things that I want to get done. At least do those. So have a backup plan or a backup day where you want to do your work. All right, so yeah, so today what I want you guys to do, just comment below which option you choose. Number 1, rest all of Thanksgiving. Number 2, work all of Thanksgiving. And number 3, find a nice blend or balance of working and resting. So let me know in the comments below. All right, and also I have a new blog post and video. I'll link it, maybe I'll put it in the comments so you guys can see it. It's a holiday gift guide for graduate students, because I know at the end of the semester, when it's like holiday season, you're not thinking about gifts or getting to the break. You're trying to actually make it through and finish all of the work that you have to do. So when I was in grad school, I would be so focused on school that I would not think about gifts or anything until school was done. Then I would take like a 2 or 3 day break because I was tired. And then I would start thinking about holiday gifts, which by then it's late, the pressure's on, I can't think of anything good, and I can't rely on shipping because things will be backed up and they won't get there in time. So what I've done is I have created a gift guide. So it's a list of gifts for you to give your friends and family. And all of these things are affordable. They are online shoppable, and they kind of can stand alone. So you don't have to put them with something else to make a full gift, right? So I have all of these things. I created a video as well as a blog post for you guys. And so I'll put the link in the comments so you can check it out. All right. I hope this helped. Yeah, remember to comment below which option you're going to do. Rest the whole time, work the whole time, or do a mix, work and rest. All right, have a good day. Bye.